So I'm trying something out. Let me know if you like it. I want to go flick on the light and see if this works. Alright, let me slide this chair in here and slide this right here. And let's go with this. So I'm going to move this a little bit forward, because this video does require you to see things in front of me. But I want to see if this is a better setup from my perspective. If you guys see me in front of my desk next to my stuff. Okay. No. I have so much stuff everywhere. Good golly. By the way, go download the Storyfire app if you want to go see Humble Beginnings, Kabam Studios on Storyfire. Follow us. Watch it. I did watch it. And, yeah. I'm going to tell you this. It's not the best made short film, but I really had fun making that. So we're going to do a video of my top 5 favorite Funko Pops in my collection. So, yeah, let me just talk about why I like these Funko Pops and why they're my favorite and some of the stuff and logistics behind it. Number 5 here, we got Jim Henson. Jim Henson is like, he's a really great puppeteer. That's what they're called, I believe. And he created The Muppets, Sesame Street, Dark Crystal, and Labyrinth. Dark Crystal is one of my favorite movies ever made. That does not mean it is the best movie ever made. It's just one of my favorites. It's honestly a beautiful movie. It's a very flawed movie, but it's a beautiful movie when it comes to puppetry. And the man was a genius at puppetry. I've always loved the man's work ever since I was a little kid. And having this representation of him here holding Kermit is just beautiful. It's honestly great to have this character in my collection. So, you know. Okay. I'm going to put her on her base, and here's her little cauldron. I don't know if you can even see the cauldron. But yeah, this is Sabrina the Teenage Witch from the Archie comic series, which is actually some of my favorite comic characters. And I hope they do more from this line. But I just liked having this character enough that I actually did pay full price for this one, which is not something I do much with other Funko Pops. So this was really great to have in the collection. And it's actually still available on Hot Topic's website, and it's cheaper, but I don't care. Next up, we got Slimer here. I'm collecting the other Ghostbusters ones. I'm not a huge fan of Ghostbusters, but this one is the Walmart exclusive version. And I like this pop a lot. I like the sculpt. I like the design. And it's mostly the sculpt. I'm not a huge fan of Ghostbusters, and I don't even remember this part in the movie. But I like this character, and I like the Ghostbusters series enough to have this. And this is definitely one of my favorite Funko Pops just for the sculpt and the way it looks. And it's just, I find it cool. So, and number 4 on this list is Daggett and Norbert. Now, this is a tie, but I think it's a fair tie because these two are brothers, and they're part of the same series, the Angry Beavers line. Let me see if I have it over here. I'm going to do a video talking about how I reorganized my collection of movies and stuff. But this is the Angry Beavers complete series, released by Shout Factory. I believe this is out of print. But this is the only way you can get the whole series, unless you want to do digital or streaming or iTunes or whatever. I'm not into that. I prefer to own things physically. I should do a video on why that is. But this has 62 episodes, and it's a great show. It's a very underrated show. So when they were doing Nickelodeon Funko Pop, these were some of the earlier ones that they were doing, which I thought was always a little weird. But, you know, after watching the show is great. It's freaking hilarious. And these two are great characters. And these are some of my favorite Nickelodeon characters. So having them in my collection is just great feeling all around. And number 5, you know I had to do it, my Chewbacca. Yeah, so this is the Chewbacca from Solo. This is not the flocked one. I don't own flocked Pops because I can't take those out of the box, and I love to have my figures out of the box on display. But this is definitely my favorite Funko Pop because of how cool he looks, how much I love Chewbacca, and I just think he's a really cool design. And he's from a movie that honestly I'm not that big of a fan of, but there's so many characters in that movie I like, and Chewbacca is the best he's ever been in that movie, and I love him and his cute little goggles and his gun, and I just think it looks great. In fact, let me twist his head here. I think that looks even cooler. So, there you go, guys. Chewbacca. Let me try this, because I'm trying... So this is kind of a more vlogish top 5. But I'm trying to test things out and see where this goes. Okay. Can you see me now? Like this. So if this, so how I'm gonna do this though, is I'm probably gonna film it this way, but I am gonna like cut this part out where I go off camera, and turn it on, and then get behind here. But basically, this is what I intend to do: is do this like top 5s here, and I think I'm gonna record like a few of these. But I like this. I don't know if it's gonna work out. But I am going to move this right here because I think this looks better right here. Actually, I don't know if I want this on the desk. Should I put it on the desk or off the desk? What do you guys think? Do the plants need to be on the desk? Does it need to be here? Let me know what you guys think. What should I put on my desk for you guys to see every single video? Because I want to do more videos like this, but I'm not sure if this style works. If this way of... Cat just walked in. But I'm trying to test things out, see how it goes. So, yeah, that's Chewbacca. If you didn't see him well enough because the lights weren't on, there he is again. The face is not coming through very well because of the lighting, but you know, you get it's Chewbacca because I said so. So yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna mess around. So if there might be different stuff in the next video, we'll see. So yeah, we're gonna try that out.